Hey guys, Ashley here. I am one half of that hippie couple, British Columbia. Chad's at work today, but I'm making a video about 10 things I cannot justify buying, either because they're not eco-conscious, they're not totally worn out, or they are worn out and I know they're going to end up in a landfill, and it pains me to think of that happening, so I keep them. But before I begin my little video today, I just wanted to give you an update about us moving because we found somewhere to live. We are actually moving to Vancouver Island. We are going to be in the Cowichan Valley, about 25 minutes from Duncan and about 40 minutes from Victoria. So beautiful, so close to the ocean, and we're going to be on a 3-acre hobby farm with just our own little private spot and the owners of the property who we really seem to like and get along with, so I think this is going to be an amazing opportunity. We are very excited. We'll be moving soon. It feels like a rush, not a rush, but it does feel like it's all happening so fast. But at the same time, I'm really excited to move and park the house and start nesting, getting ready for babies, set it all up, and begin this whole entire new chapter of our lives. So we are very, very excited. Also, today I am 17 weeks pregnant. So I have a little bump finally. Apparently, baby is the size of a pomegranate, which I held in the grocery store the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is so big and it's living inside of me. I'm so excited. Sorry, lots of squeaking today. Apparently I'm really excited. Let's get started. 10 things I cannot justify buying. First thing that I thought of, the actual thing that gave me the idea to film this video, was my soap dispenser. I have had this plastic bottle for probably 3 years. We go to a refillery and we just refill the bottle. Actually, we have a huge jug. It's probably like 4 liters or something, and we go to a refillery and we just refill the big jug and then we put it into this smaller jug dispenser. I think it's so ugly. It's not cute and it doesn't match my kitchen, and it's plastic, so I just don't like looking at it. But there is nothing wrong with this soap dispenser. It looks like I bought it yesterday. So I have to keep it, and I can't have a cute one because this one works just fine. Now, this might seem kind of crazy to some of you. I Googled it. Salt does not expire, so I don't think it's bad or weird. But I one day decided to buy the largest salt box you can buy at the grocery store. It's like right here. I bought it probably, again, like 3 or 4 years ago. And then I have a smaller one that I just pour it into when this one gets empty. I want to buy the pink Himalayan salt because they say it has all of the vital nutrients that you need, or that your body needs, I guess. So unfortunately, I can't have pink Himalayan salt until I finish all this salt first. You know what, actually, I just got this idea. If I can find a better use for all of this salt, then I could replace it. So if you could give me a really good idea to use this salt, and then I can get new salt, I would love to know. Please comment in the comment section below. Moving along, still in my kitchen, I would love to have really cute matching dishes. All of our dishes we've collected over time. We use a lot of jars as cups. I actually prefer that because I need jars for everything, for storing food and canning and anything you can possibly think of. I'm going through this house and getting rid of like half of everything that we own before we move too, because we don't need all this stuff. So a lot of these actual cups, like all the Coca-Cola cups, I'm just gonna get rid of. I donate them to a thrift store or Goodwill or something. But all of my like bowls and plates, I would love to have like cute matching ones, like handmade clay ones or something. But I mean, if I break a dish, I use it in the garden usually. Because there's just ceramic, and I break them all down into little pieces and use them in pots for drainage sometimes. So we'll see how long that lasts. Maybe I'll have matching dishes one day, but it's not that important either. Don't get me wrong, I buy a lot of useless crap. A lot of useless crap, which is another reason why I can't justify buying some of these things new, because I buy other useless things instead. Now we're gonna get to my shoes and jackets. I do want to point out too, I mean, I could donate a lot of these things and somebody else maybe would get good use of them, but I still feel like that's kind of wasteful when I have things that are perfectly fine for me to continue using. Is anybody else out there like this? Like, there are some things that you really should replace, but you just don't really? Maybe I'm the only one. No, I'm not the only one. This one is probably, it's borderline justified. I might have to replace my flip-flops this year. I've had these flip-flops for, like 5 years actually. They are so worn out. I could probably almost poke my finger through the bottom there. They're like paper thin, but they haven't broke. Like, I always expect them to fall apart and break, and there are no holes in the bottom. But flip-flops are one of the worst things that end up in the landfill and all over the world, and they don't biodegrade. Well, these ones I have don't biodegrade. The next pair of flip-flops I get definitely will. There are quite a few brands out there that make biodegradable flip-flops now. Secondly, when it comes to jackets and shoes, I really want some really nice rain boots. I love rain boots. I wear them all the time. I bought these rain boots brand new last year. I think these are only a year old and I've worn them twice and I don't love them, and I wish that they were taller. I want to get like really nice ones that have a liner inside to keep you warm as well, but I have only worn these boots 2 or 3 times tops. So I cannot justify getting rid of them. There's absolutely zero wrong with them. They're not uncomfortable, they fit. So I keep the boots for now. This might change when we move to the island, because the island is known for its rainy season. I have this rain jacket. This here poncho for when it's wet outside. It's a big giant piece of plastic, and it doesn't rain that often where we live. It's quite dry in the summer. It's almost deserty actually, so I don't even use it very often. But when we move to the island, I think I'm gonna need a nice rain jacket, because it rains all the time and it needs to be warm too, because it's cold and rainy there. So maybe I'll justify replacing my little poncho when we move. Like, look at these things. You can see. But they're not broken. Now, I know I can't be the only one who hoards nail polish. I have this bag of nail polish that some of these nail polishes I had probably had as a child. Not a child, but a teenager. Because they don't go bad. If you keep them in a cool, dry place, add a little acetone to them once they get thick, they still work. But I can't justify buying new colors because I have plenty of old ones, so that's what I get to choose from when I paint my nails. Oh, I almost forgot about our French press. This French press is puny, teeny tiny little guy. So when Chad goes to work, he likes to take like a big thermos with coffee, and he will make his coffee with this tiny little French press and then pour it into his thermos, and he makes it really, really strong, and then he just adds lots of hot water. We both talked about it and we agree there's no point in buying a new French press when you can do that and it works just as well. This next one, if you're from Saskatchewan, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I have way too many bunny hugs. Bunny hugs are hoodies, but for real, in Saskatchewan, every single person, like, this is a normal thing. I learned this when I met Chad because he's from Saskatchewan. A hoodie is called a bunny hug. Parents, children, old people, young people, everybody calls a hoodie, so a sweater that has the pocket, that's called a bunny hug. Isn't that adorable? When Chad first said that to me, I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. He calls hoodies bunny hugs. But then I went to Saskatchewan and realized everybody calls it a bunny hug. It's just normal there. Like they don't even know what a hoodie is. Anyways, this one's really cool. This one, the pouch is for Medusa. When we go to campfires and stuff, I put Medusa right in there. But I would love to get a brand new bunny hug, a nice cozy one, and I have so many, I can't justify buying another one, so no more bunny hugs just yet. Also, Chad is so much worse than me. He's got like 10 bunny hugs. I like to think I saved the best for last. This last one, I actually really want to replace, but it's just probably, I guess, the bottom of our priority list because there are so many other things that are expensive that need to be replaced first. So our mattress is my old mattress from when I lived in Edmonton that was donated to me after I had bed bugs twice in Edmonton. Worst thing you could ever possibly imagine. It was so awful. I was traumatized for so long. I slept on an air mattress for literally a year because I was terrified of even having a bed. This was my stepdad's old bed, and I believe it's probably, like, this mattress is probably 30 years old, and there's nothing wrong with it. It has been taken really good care of, and there's always a mattress topper on top, but it's not that bad. It'd be nice to have a new mattress, you know? So this is the OG mattress. It's in great shape. Nothing has ever happened to it. It's never had bed bugs, so it's safe. And then we have like this foam on top, which I actually think maybe we should just get rid of the foam. Maybe that will be better. I also don't know. Am I just uncomfortable because I'm pregnant? Or is this bed suck? Or what is it? To get a new mattress or to wait? We need a lot of other things first, so the mattress isn't that bad. Well, there you have it, guys. 10 things I cannot justify buying. I'm sure I will get a lot of comments of people trying to convince me to replace some of these things. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but there are just so many other things sometimes I think that come first. Also, when we do replace our mattress, I do want to get a more eco-friendly one. So I'm kind of waiting to save up to get something very specific. All of these things that I mentioned today, if I do end up replacing them, they do have to be biodegradable, eco-friendly, made from a sustainable company. So if you have any recommendations of places maybe I can look into, that would be great. Please comment in the section below. I hope the rest of this month is amazing for you. If you're in any of these terrible cold places and losing power and heat in your homes, it has been rough for all of us. We live in a tiny house in a cold place too. Our pipes froze last week and we had no water for a few days, so just hang in there. Winter sucks, but we will all get through this, guys. I hope everyone's staying safe and staying warm. Peace out.